Alright, we got Philip with the tractor. He's running the roller. This has been plowed once and then disked twice. This is preparing our seed bed here. That looks a lot better, see? And we're gonna float our canola into this, right? So when it rains, it's not gonna all float around, and our depth will be pretty equal here. But what's up, guys? We're out at the field. This is gonna be our canola field. Ours, mine, ours, mine, yours, shared. Not really shared, it's mine. First canola field. It's actually a distillery. They've got some bins for stuff. So yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. So this is 2 passes with a disc this spring. This stuff did get disked, this area here, so they could access the bins in the fall. This did get disked in the fall, so this is probably the most chopped spot. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. A little dusty. So the top stuff is definitely a little dry. There's not a whole lot of moisture there. But as you go, we do find some moisture about 1 inch and a bit down. So as soon as we get some rain on this, I think it'll be pretty good. We're supposed to get it floated hopefully Saturday. They're going to try and get me sooner if they can, but we'll see. We're floating all of our canola seed and fertilizer in one go. So they're going to truck out the fertilizer for me, and I'm just going to bring them the 3.5 bags of seed I need for this, and it'll be good. Looks like somebody burned something here at one point. A little bit of leaky. Fun leaky. It's good. It's good. It's leaking. It means there's oil in it. Yeah. No. Yeah, I just right through it. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, everything's fine except for the one by the dugout. And then there's like a low dugout in the bottom corner.
There's water sitting there.
Yeah, there's like...
Crossing the field.
No, it's fine.
It's wet.
Yeah, but I don't plow it, so it's on hard ground. Like I left a ditch there for hard ground, so you just drive across it, and then you can touch that stuff there. Should be fine. Give her. You got enough water? Yeah, should be lots. Good luck. Go take a look-see. Here comes the Deutz. Look at this big girl. Doing what she's made to do right there. Oh, I am in the dust. Whew, go through the dust, but oh, definitely makes a difference. That's potting. Yeah, it might grow, but yeah, she still needs to be leveled out a little bit. This part of the field's probably the best looking. We got the nicest, darkest dirt on this part of the field, so it's looking pretty good out here. Definitely a little stressful, and you're like, well, hopefully all this money I just invested is going to turn out, because we're putting in 35 acres. Yeah, 5,000 fert, 2,200 in seed. My truck lights are still on apparently. Yeah, rented a disc to cut this place up. That was $1,500 plus a flat tire repair, so another $730. So great stuff. She's coming. We'll see. If canola prices stay at $14 a bushel, we will do just fine this year. You can see here actually the topsoil difference. That's the sod. Oop. Not a whole lot of like black dirt. She's pretty clay here. And it gets darker as you go down. So that looks a lot better. A little more, less stressful. Like, this is some nice looking dirt here. Yeah, there's some soil, moisture in it. There, right there. Now that we're sealing it up, won't be losing some moisture from all the crevices, so we'll just pack her in and hold it. Okay, I'm gonna go home and work on projects at home now. Looking good. Okay, we are out. Standing in the cultivator. I just pulled a U-bolt off, which holds this side of the pivot for this arm, and then the other one just slips in this hole. But this arm that holds the wheel with the hydro cylinder, we put a cylinder in it, and it pushed so far it cracked that and started pulling that out of the actual arm. So we have to fix that. And these old Morris rod weeder, they ran its hydros in series. So we're gonna change it so that they run in parallel, because right now what it did is it would push fluid into the bottom of that cylinder, and then everything coming out the top would push the bottom of this one, and out the top would push in the bottom of this one, push out the top, push in the bottom of that one, push out the top, back to the tractor. That is dumb, because you can't bleed the system when it's all empty, right? Because it doesn't push new fluid past the cylinders. So how do you get fluid between these cylinders, right? That's so dumb. So we're going to parallel. So I have to buy extra hoses for these spots here and some T fittings. And then we're able to just put fluid to the system, crack the top on that. On all these, it'll push fluid to the tops, shut them all, push fluid to the bottoms, shut them all, and it'll be good to go. And they'll lift way more evenly instead of this stupid series system. So that's dumb. So more problems with such a pain upgrading these old cultivators. But it was cheap. I think we paid less than $1,000 for this 32 foot. We're putting $1,000 worth of hydro rams on it, and a couple bucks in fittings and some time. So not too bad. These lift cylinders for the wings definitely leak a little bit, but we're not going to worry about it because they just lift it up and you drive down the road and you unfold, and then you're in the field all day leaving it unfold. Or here on our property, it just stays unfolded and parks like this. So not a big deal really. I just got to get this out of here, and we got to bring it in the shop to weld. Okay, we're out here. This is the biggest part of the field. You can see it's being rolled. It's looking pretty good. Packing down all the stupid dirt clumps that would not break up with the passes with the disc. What this is going to do, get a good seed bed in here. Now this is all nicely packed, right? Get some moisture on that, a little bit smoother, and will allow us to actually do something with this place. And in the fall tillage, now it's all been packed really nice, we'll be able to cut it up better because it's not all just flopping around, it's actually in place and it'll get sliced again. So that's looking a lot better. Still not smooth, but way, way better. And it'll all help break it down. Let's go find where this tractor is. He's gonna be back here in the hills. This is not the steepest parts. Back here's got the steep stuff. Definitely gets a little rowdy back here when you're climbing some of these hills. You're like, what am I doing back here? He's done a few passes. It's looking pretty good. See dust. There he is. Look at that. There's some hills. Holy moly. Definitely a good pull. Look at that. We left this green strip here so it doesn't wash out too bad. It's definitely going to try to right here. I just figured we wouldn't go any further than about here so that that can flow on the, have the grass actually absorbing it. He's crawling the hill back there. That tractor weighs about 12,000. That roller weighs about 9,000. So the tractor has weight over top of that roller, so it should be able to handle it no problem. I get a little steady here with all this wind. Definitely some angle to the hill. Oh man. Look at that thing go. Oh, let's zoom out. and I'm in the dust. All right, it's looking a lot better. Looking a lot better. This will stop this stuff from eroding too when we pack it like this. So right now, with all this looseness, and over here it's a little more condensed and pushed back. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind on the mic. Hopefully it makes it better with the little hammy thing on here. I want to go look at this peat soil. This is the bane of my existence in this field, is this peat pocket right here. So we'll find out how it's looking. We should go down and see. Should go down and see this actually. This unrolled, rolled. Looks a lot better. There's the chungus of a big rock. Yeah, that looks like garbage. Like, that not turn out as nice as I hoped. Yeah, some of the sod didn't break up very good. It just needs to sit. With canola, we're gonna get to spray it again. Almost twice. Well, for sure once more. Maybe twice more. See how the peat soil's doing here. You can see I ran a disc across this way. It just like sliced it, but didn't even throw it. Just cut it. There's peat. Yeah, it looks not bad, but there's moisture in it at least. See how long that lasts. That thing's definitely pushing that down the hill. Ooh, I'm about to get dusted. I'm so bad at this. Whew, gross. Tastes delicious, I love it. Yeah, it's still pretty chunky and bouncy on my sod lumps. This did not turn out as nice. 2 passes. This stuff needs like 20 passes or a flipping rototiller. This is what it kind of looks like here. You got all the chunks on top are dry. Anything below is nice and moist. So we'll see what she does. Packing it should hopefully conserve some moisture. That is the hope. So I don't know if you can see. Don't know if you can see, but right here's a line. It kind of goes this way. That's the sprayer. That's when I sprayed last fall when everything was shriveling up and calling her season. I thought I might have been too late, but for the price of spraying, it was cheap enough, so I did it. But it looks like that tells me it was worth it. That and all the grass sod chunks, have been sprayed, plowed, and disked twice. So I'd say that definitely helped kill the grass. And we're planting canola, so we can spray it again. And it's a Roundup Ready double dose canola, so we can spray it again with the second in crop before 50% of first flower or something like that. So I think we'll have this grass killed. That's not gonna be a problem. There he is climbing the hill again. The old Deutz is just plowing away. Full power up the hill. It's looking good. It's looking good. Don't know what else to think about here. New field, new stress. Dollars going in. This field hopefully breaks even this year. I don't think it will, but I hope it does better than that. Yeah, that's nice looking dirt. It all just needs to break down, get rained on. All these sod clumps can just screw off. They're so annoying. That and that and that. Just sod chunks. Those take a couple years to break down. Next year we're gonna have wheat in this, so that should help with doing whatever. Little bumpy. Look at him bobble in there. That's why I paid him to sit in there instead of me. My back would have died. Those tractors are not very good for seats. I got a stick. I got some sticky sticks. We got a dugout down there. There's a wet spot over the corner there. That's really about it. It's looking pretty good. It's looking real nice. Real nice. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I even be out here? Looks decent ground. You know, some of this stuff here wouldn't plow very good. The plow would literally pop out of the ground. The peat soil was like too thick or something weird. Or maybe my plow shears were too dull. Probably what it was. So, you know, we're making her work out here. Making her figure. We'll survive, I hope. All the hay will bring money. This will be just a project. That's why I think we're just gonna float it, harrow pack slash roller it in and call her a day. Wish I had a disc seeder or disc drill. I think that would work good up here actually. That might be the ticket. I gotta find one of those. Not a double disc drill, like a proper no-till drill. Maybe that's the ticket for up here. No-till soil. Lots of people do it down in the States and like no-till, so how about up here? Why not?